Hi everyone, this is Kilzhot from 99 Gaming, and this is the Walking Dead Negan Kill Party preview. So in this video, we are going to talk a little bit about the Talking Dead episode from Sunday. I would like to start out by apologizing. I was going to do this last night, and I just couldn't pull everything together. So I'm going to do some shout-outs to everyone to get this thing cranking. And then we're going to go through just a few slides. We're going to talk about some different topics. We are going to do some giveaways as well, too. We got some trivia in store for you guys. So I want to give a special shout-out to my boy, Deathclaw. He is moderating, so if you guys could just do me a favor, don't spam too much. I want a lot of interaction, a lot of chat, but we're going to start asking some questions. I'm going to read some of your comments, and if somebody's just typing the same thing over and over again in chat, it's hard for me to get back and read your comments. So I want to say what's up to Pokemon Go Player, Infinite Muffin, Levi Sawyer, all regulars here, Scott DeMar, also Kelly Bruce, what's up, Keegster, how you doing? A few more people are starting to log in. Gzilla, just some gamer, Bizarre Storms, a lot of people I recognize. So Wintonius, we're going to fill this place up, and you can see the first slide here. What's up? Fionn Corrigan, Victor, Hype Z, Mr. Haley, oh, Mr. Harley, sorry. Small print there, buddy. And you guys can see the first slide up here, and hopefully you guys know who this is. Here, I'll go ahead and put, it's not a trivia question, but Illidan Storm Rage. So some of you old World of Warcraft players will know. And there's a reason why we're saying you are not prepared. Because when we watched Talking Dead, that was the common theme I kept hearing over and over and over again is you're not prepared for the season premiere. So let me ask you guys this question. Are you guys prepared? Do you think it's going to be emotional? You guys can handle this? So let me read some of the comments here. So we'll start out. What are you most afraid of in the season 1 premiere? We'll read a few of these comments, and I'll actually call your name out whenever you give me like a full sentence here. What's up, Fusion? Human Stingray, Aaron Smallwood, what's up? All right, so I'm waiting for a few comments here. What are you most afraid of in the premiere? No problem. Amy, how you doing? You made it. Amy. Now, you're not that late. We just started. I just threw a question out there. Fusion says he's not prepared. So a lot of people are saying they're not prepared. I got probably not going to watch it. Maybe. Andrew Robb says nothing. So we got Unknown Awesomeness says he's afraid that Glenn's going to die. I'm sorry. I say he. We're kind of genderless here. I don't know if you guys are male or female. The Kill Being Glenn, I'd really cry. It's Christopher. It's going to be emotional. So let me read some of the comments, and what we're going to do is I don't want to touch too much on you. If you guys have probably saw some other YouTubers that do this. I know Ronnie Hayes, Make a Path presentation, talked about copyright, the PT channel, a few other people. AMC has been cracking down on us YouTubers to get together and talk about some of these things. I don't use clips of video. I actually use stills, and then we talk about, you guys have seen a ton of my videos. So in this, what we're going to do is we're going to use some generic pictures, and we're going to talk about those. So I didn't want to get the clips from Talking Dead and have AMC come at me and say, you know, we're having random conversation, but I just don't want to deal with, you know, what their definition of fair use is and what my definition of fair use is. So we're going to talk about some of these. Let's go to slide number 1. All right, we got about 70 people. We're ramping up really, really quickly. The scariest thing is the kill scene. So hold that thought. That was actually Ty Davis. We're going to talk about that a little bit later on. And you may have some of the other YouTubers come in as well, too, because, you know, we watch each other's channels from time to time. So, hey, Wintonius, Bonju Films, Maggie gives birth to a zombie baby. That's Heather Reeves. That's what she's most afraid of. Possibility. But hold on. We're fear the fair use. Absolutely. Yeah. All right, we're going to roll this up, and I want to get your responses to this. So bear with me as we go through a few of these slides. So here is Norman Reedus not in Daryl costume. So this is Norman's quote from The Talking Dead the other day. So Norman says, get somebody you care about, hold their hand, you'll probably cry, you'll probably smash your television, so surround your room with a lot of happy things. This whole episode on Talking Dead was a lot of this. It was a lot of the, you're going to be really bummed out. You're not going to be able to handle it. And that's why I want to start this out and talk a little bit about how prepared you guys are, because we've been talking about this thing all summer. And as we talk about it more and more, it's going to be, we're going to get to that point. When we get to that point, I think there's going to be some hype. So leave in the comments below the day of Walking Dead, so the premiere. If you guys want to do a real preview party, we'll do something big. We'll hype it up. Get the word out right now. We'll go on Spoiling Dead's fan page. We'll go wherever we can go. Let's get 5, 10, whatever thousand people in one of these chats, and we'll hype it up, and we'll do the premiere preview party. So if you guys want to see that, let me know. Leave it in the comments, and I'll set something really, really big up. We'll give away some substantial things. So I'll read a couple of comments here, and then we'll go on. So what do you guys think about this? What do you think about Norman Reedus? You think he's kind of blowing it up a little bit, or you think that's a fair warning? Jared's like, hey, I got my first 5-star character. And Coolest Banana wants a shout-out. I'm going to get to all you guys in due time, so hold on. Hold down some of the shout-outs. I'll stop, and I'll give them randomly. But I want to ask some of your questions and some of your thoughts on this, because this is about you guys. This video, we're going to get a lot of your feedback. Hey, Valerie, how you doing? Hey, Mary. A lot of people I recognize. I'm glad all you guys made it in. So, Linda, how you doing? And you guys, we got a lot of people here. Slap the like button while we're here, while we're asking some questions. So give me some reactions. What do you guys think about Norman Reedus? Norman's hyping it up? Could be. He's been hyping it up all summer. I mean, let's be real about that. So Christopher's saying it's a fair warning. All right, hold on. That's warning number 1. So we're going to break down, little by little, The Talking Dead without actually showing The Talking Dead. Here's Melissa McBride's comment. It would be wise if you have someone with you love, someone to hold. This premiere is going to be rough. There's no way to prepare for what's going to come. And when you think you know what's going to happen and the way it's going to happen, you're not prepared for what's coming. So Melissa is just saying, hey, all you YouTubers out there that think you know what's going to happen, you have no clue. I feel like I have a pretty good idea what's going to happen. And I'm going to ask you guys. We've been doing this all summer long, so I feel pretty good, but I'm starting to change something. Not changing the theory, but I just got this weird feeling about Glenn. So let me see what you guys think. Leave it in the comments. I'm telling you, and I'll go ahead because I mentioned it in one of my last videos. I have this weird feeling Abraham's going to die and Glenn is not going to immediately die. I don't know what it is. It's just this whole, I think there's more to this pregnancy thing than meets the eye. And that's what scares me a little bit. So I'm a little bit thinking that, what if they do keep Glenn alive? What if Glenn is the one person that they want to try to make recognize, through this love or through this emotion? What if they keep Glenn alive as a walker just to see his baby? I mean, it's creepy, I know. But maybe I should stick with my first theory and they're just going to kill Glenn and kill Abraham. It's a possibility. But I just got this strange feeling. If it happens, you guys are going to come back to this and say, that was really kind of wicked, the way that happened. But, they're out still looking for a cure. At some point, we got to talk about a cure for this thing, right? And not that once you turn into a zombie, I don't think you can be cured, but maybe there's some antidote somewhere that somebody's going to come up with before the end of season number 10. So, Spencer's gone, buddy. Spencer is short-lived. So, hold your thoughts on who's going to die, because I am going to ask you that question a little bit later. But I'm just throwing some random thoughts out there for us to discuss. And some people are saying, yes, Glenn is not dead. Abe is gone. There is no doubt in my mind, 100%, mark it down, Abe is out of here. But, and that bothers me because you guys know Abe's my favorite character. But Glenn's going to be a wild card, and the more I read stuff like this, and what if Negan was telling the truth at Comic-Con? What if he says, I'm not killing anybody here, and he doesn't kill Glenn right away? I don't know, just food for thought. So I'm going to read a couple of your comments. Valerie Grimes says, what if Glenn gets picked at first, but Abraham intervenes, and Negan kills Abe? From what Melissa said, it could be possible. And this is where I think Glenn, yeah, I don't know. I go back and forth on this. Glenn and Abe are going to be disposed of in some way. How about that? Is that a safe way to say it? I think Daryl's safe. That's my opinion. A few new people. Want to give some shout-outs to you guys as well. Amy is saying, R.I.P. Abe. Heather Edwan is Glenn, no doubt. Kyle Sinclair, I love Glenn, but he is dead. All right, let's move on to another slide, because I'm prepping you guys for something here. Chandler Riggs, okay. This, to me, I thought was the funniest quote. All right, good old Chandler had his 30 seconds and said, you know how cats try to get away from when you hold them too long? Well, the first thing, Chandler, is you probably shouldn't hold them too long. Don't let them go away. That's what I'm going to do. Keep them very, very close. So thoughts? I'm not even going to set this up. This is too easy. I'm just going to read some of the comments. What do you guys think about Chandler Riggs and his moment on Talking Dead? This is a real quote. I took it word for word. Hey, Kelly Bruce, I did shout you out at the beginning. That crazy guy says, Eugene better be the dead one. Eugene is not. Eugene is going to be making bullets, man. But he's gonna have to do it without a sidekick. I want to hear those 999 reasons why Glenn's going to live, Christopher. Alejandro Ruiz, there's your first shout out. I read it was going to be A, but Daryl intervenes, and that's how he ends up with Negan instead of being killed right off. Possibility. That was Trudy. I don't know. It was just some Hannah, somebody maybe. I'm hearing Sasha. Could be his mom. Miranda Lamone. There's your shout out. Hey, Miranda. Working on my Miranda rights. All right. Guys, I'm going to give you a shout out. Hold up in the shout outs. Participate in the conversation. I'm going to give a ton of shout outs when we pause. So, all right. Moving forward to the next slide. Oh, hold on. Here we go. Trivia question number 1. Be ready. It's going to show up. So, this is for a $10 Google Play card. What number was on Shane's chain? Answer it as soon as you guys see it. So, this is for a Google Play card, and we got a sneak peek of it. Let me see. What number was on Shane's chain? That was like a sneak peek, and then we brought the whole thing up. So I guess we'll see. It was like a spoiler. Oh, I'm going to get called out for this one because it was like a half slide there. Jesse G says 21. Incorrect. Gzilla says 22. It is 22. Gzilla got a Google Play card. All right, so that was kind of like a sneak peek. I sort of threw that on. I'll give a little bit more advance warning for the next one. So that's a $10 Google Play card. Congratulations, Gzilla. So this is not a trivia question here. And who knows what the 22 stands for? It's just bonus knowledge for you guys. It was 22 all day. What does it stand for? Who knows? Come on, give me some answers here. Wow, we still got some random guessing going on. Grats, Gzilla. What's up, Freddie? $22. Come on, guys. Tell me what it means. There you go. His football number. That's it. All right. So I will do a little bit of advance announcing on the next one. Nope. It's his football number. Bread Studio says when he lost his virginity at 22. No, with Shane it'd probably be like 12. All right, moving on. It stands for 22 days left until what? Now, it's his football number. Yep, in high school. It's exactly right. All right, we'll move on to a different slide, and we're going to talk about yes. All right, I'm going to ask a couple questions with this one. So, first of all, let me prelude this by saying I didn't like the Talking Dead episode. That was just me personally. I personally thought it was pieced together. I thought that it was just something that they wanted to do because Fear the Walking Dead starts this week. It was a bridge in what they were already doing. And I just thought it was a lot of random interviews they just threw out there. It didn't tell me a whole lot, but we will talk about some of the individual things. So the first thing I want to know is I didn't really learn anything new. So did you guys learn anything new from the Talking Dead? Tell me what your thoughts were with Talking Dead. I'm not even reading that comment, L. Cool. I'm just gonna let it scroll up. All right. Any little tidbits? Anything that you guys picked up from The Talking Dead? All right. Kim Chambliss says a little disappointing. I thought so. I was expecting to see, if they're going to take the time and they're going to do a preview special, I was hoping for something a little bit more than Dwight's little clip there. All right. Over Ray says they enjoyed it. It was all right. Weird Walking Dead theories. Yeah, I just didn't think it was something that just kind of blew me away. We learned that Dwight has Daryl's vest. Yeah, we did learn that. We'll talk about that a little bit later on as well, too. Just a recap show. Yeah, I mean, I expected a premiere or preview. It was, I thought they were just trying to divert some of the attention away from other people and say, hey, we're still here talking about The Walking Dead as well, too. All right, so filler episode, thoughts on Dwight's preview, and overall show grade. So rate The Talking Dead from an A to an F. What do you guys think? One 1-800-DEAD-LIVE. All right. You wanted Unknown Awesomeness wanted a Kingdom clip. Yeah, I thought that would have been a little bit more impactful. We're going to talk about the Kingdom in a little bit as well too. I got some questions for you guys. All right, just a little bit longer here. Didn't really like it. A to an F. We got some Fs. We got some Cs. C minus, D, B. All right, I don't see a lot of A's. So most people gave it a C. They thought it was an average show. I did too. I usually stay up for The Talking Dead, but when the season starts, I think we might do our own Talking Dead after The Walking Dead. If they're just going to kind of throw lame stuff together, maybe all of us will just get together and we'll do our own little 30-minute segment and we'll unwind and discuss it amongst ourselves. Or maybe we'll give Chris Hardwick another break and we'll watch him, and then we'll do a live stream after he does one. All right, we got it. David Martinez giving it an A. Morgan Freeman is not Ezekiel. All right, let's go on and talk about the next slide. And this is going to get a little bit of a response here. So, Yvette Nicole Brown, the Walking Dead super fan. So Chris forced Yvette to consider who Negan should take out if she were thinking strategically as Negan. Yvette said perhaps Michonne or Carl because that would debilitate Rick. However, she did say that she hasn't speculated about it. This is BS. Come on. You're telling me the super fan, because she doesn't want to be spoiled, when all the world has been speculating about this, she has not speculated. I'm going to call BS. I was disappointed in some of her interaction because usually, I like a little bit of what's going on, but I just thought she downplayed it too much. I'm going to tell you what. She knows who it is. Chris Hardwick knows who it is. That whole staff knows who it is. And he had to bail her out a couple times. So, yeah. Kim Chambliss says, that woman, ugh. All right, so exactly. Kyle's like, this BS. I'm telling you, she knows. She's in. She's in with the staff. She knows the cast. She knows. And that is like acting / I mean, look. Ryan Lochte lies. He may get deported back to Brazil and go to jail. She lies, and it's like, whatever. Come on. Hey, I had to get one Ryan Lochte joke in there. Come on. We were taking a cab on the way here tonight, and we got pulled over and held up at no. All right. Got to keep you guys posted with world news. A little bit of what's going on. She's cringy. Luke says she's cringy. I don't dislike her. I think she overacted it. I would just like for her to come up and say, hey, I know what's going on, just like everybody else does. Not, they should kill. Ain't killing Michonne or Carl. It's not going to happen. Rick is already debilitated. You don't need to kill one of those two to make him worse. Did you guys see Rick at the end of the episode? The only thing they can do to Rick now is kill somebody that's going to have a lingering effect that's going to hold him against him. And that's not going to be Michonne and Carl would have it'd be personally devastating to him. That's not what Negan's ready to do. Negan wants to show that he has power over, and if he kills somebody like Glenn or he kills somebody like Abraham, then there's going to be some regret. Sasha's going to hold it against him, or Maggie's going to hold it against him, and that's going to create drama for future episodes. All right, here we go. What do we have next? And a little bit of conversation about Austin Emilio. All right. So the final scene of Season 6 was really heavy. You walked away after it happened. The moment stayed with you for a couple of days. It was not a light mood going on at the time, not even with the crew. It was very heavy. So one, we know that Dwight or Austin likes to use the word heavy. So I thought this was, once again, is a little bit of kind of regurgitation that, you know, they have all these people on here and AMC prepped them and Gimple prepped them and said, all you can do is just tell, you know, do your interviews, tell everybody how sad it's going to be. Do your interviews, tell everybody how sad it's going to be, to prep everybody. And he did this multiple times. There was a couple times now. He did do his Negan fanboy thing once, but, you know, a lot of it was talking about how heavy the episode was. So Travis McIntyre, Negan kills himself while killing Abe. He swings too hard and it hits him in the back. No, not going to happen. And I just read I can't believe I just read that. What else we got? What's up? I'm going to give you shout-outs. So here, let's take a brief pause here. We'll work this two ways because we're going to get to another trivia here in just a little bit. I'll prep you guys. I already got one winner. I'm not sure if trivia is next or we got another slide. But there will be a trivia coming up just in a little bit, and it's going to be for an iTunes card. So before we do that, DJ Kills, let me give some shout-outs. And here's the deal. There's a whole lot of people here. I need a whole lot of people slapping the like button. There's like 40 or 50 of you that have not even hit the like button yet. What do you guys wait until the end of the episode to see if you're going to like it or not? We have a Walking Dead forum here. We got a bunch of people get together every single week. It's a tight-knit group. So come on, guys. Slap that like button. Get it over 100 likes, and then we'll give some shout-outs. What's up, Hillary Clinton? Overraised Gamer. Yep, here we go. Here's the shout-out. Nick the Kid, what's going on? Mr. Collectible. PG-13. Marissa Lynn, how you doing, Marissa? Good to see you. Irene Seda, how you doing, Irene? Irene and I have been kicking back and forth. So, there we go. Now we're kicking it up to where we want to be. Hey, Heather H. Jared the Wipeout Kid, of course. Akula. What's going on, Akula? All right. So a couple more shout-outs, and then we'll get back to the video. We'll get back to the live stream. So, and real quick, you guys, most of you probably already know this already, but you guys can follow me on Kick, Kilzhot, Kilzhot, Kilzhot. I don't always respond right away because there's really a lot going on with social media, but I will be doing some things time to time. I may kind of, you know, Kick, tell you guys where I'm at, what I'm doing, and then that could be a trivia question in future episodes. Also, I didn't see all the people logged in, but you guys say what's up to Freddy's Ready as well, too. You guys saw him. A couple other YouTubers do pop in here from time to time. So Nova Cultura, I have not seen him yet, but he does pop in, watch some of his streams. And I'm going to reach out to Ronnie Hayes and a couple other Walking Dead theorists, I guess. Is that what we're called at this point? You know, we're gamers in some degree. I started out in pretty hardcore gaming, but I'm getting into the entertainment side of it. But yeah, I'll reach out to a couple of those guys, and we'll either do maybe some collabs. If we don't do some collabs, we'll definitely kind of chime into each other's streams from time to time, so we can offer a little bit of our insight. So there we go. All right, so what do we have next? Is it trivia? Hang on. I'm going to scroll up lightly and yep, trivia question. Oh, there's a sneak peek. Hey, Kills, you think they will keep Negan alive or kill him later on? They're not killing him, brother. That was Eduardo. He's going to get locked up in that cell that Morgan was building. You guys saw that coming. Thank you, Heather. Heather says that I am her favorite Walking Dead YouTuber. So I appreciate that. That means a lot when you guys say that. Believe me. I like showing up and having these interactions with all of you. Kelly, Bruce, hey, does Kit cost money? No, it's absolutely free. What we got? Miss Robbins. Kills, can you please get back to The Walking Dead? Miss Robbins always keeps me on point. Like, I start giving shout outs like, get back to the video. What are you doing? You could see something with me and Freddie. Freddie does, he lays some good tracks. I like that Doug song. I mean, you might see me and Freddie do like a duet or something. I might have to hit him up for that. That would be funny. Red Wrapping Hood. So, all right. Miss Robbins wants me to get back. So here it is. You guys see the sneak peek trivia question number 2. Hold on. I know everybody's type happy. I need everybody to focus. This is going to be something you're going to have to pay attention to. And this is going to be, it's Walking Dead. I'm going to give you guys a little hint. It's going to be from a Walking Dead game. All right? Here we go. It's for a $10 iTunes card. On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1. The Walking Dead Telltale game. What is the name of Clementine's mother? There you go. You guys see it? What is the name of Clementine's mother? Needs to be spelled correctly. Don't give me a halfway spelling. Because, yeah. Here we go. Who's going to win the $10 iTunes card? And it is, light it up, light the screen up. There we go, here we go, and 3. There it is, Diana, Fusion Reaction. I got Diane, I got Deanne, it is Diana. Fusion Reaction was the first one to actually get it. It's got to be spelled right. That's why I said there's a couple names it could have been that are very similar. So, sorry. If it was not names that could be both ways, like Diane, Deanna, Diana, I would let it slide. So, Fusion Reaction actually got it. So, congratulations. There is a $10 iTunes card. So, we got Gzilla won the Google, and Fusion Reaction won the iTunes card. So, good job. Travis says her name is Mom. That, I might have accepted Mom. Not bad. I like that. You guys are clever. I forgot is not. I like how one person gets it and then somebody has no clue and you start typing what everybody else types. They know they're late, but they just don't want to be blank on it. So, kick name. I typed it in chat so you guys can actually see it. There's going to be a couple more questions, I think. It depends. Depends on how many people show up. The more people that show up for these, then the more giveaways we'll do. It's just kind of, everyone wants to know, is there more giveaways? Do I have to watch any more of this? All right, come on. Let's move on to the next. Miss Robbins is probably like, come on. Here we go. All right, Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Let's talk a little bit about, he had a moment there, right? Where he's talking about, here's his quote. All this aired for me is 12 minutes, but it's mind-blowing. We walked onto the convention floor. It was like being the Beatles. This was kind of an interesting topic. I mean, he has really done nothing up to this point, but his character has been so hyped up and so dreaded that it's like legendary already. I know even when the governor came out or the governor was introduced, it was nothing like this, even though there was anticipation. So give me your thoughts. What do you guys think? Negan. Describe Negan in 2 words. Let's see, and I'll read some of them. 2 words, everybody. Describe Negan. This is not for a gift card. I've got Amy Beer says yummy. Yummy is only 1 word. You could probably type freaking yummy. Okay. Heather says he's cute. Okay, I guess that's, he's, I guess, in theory would be. Come on, guys, that's 3 words. He is like he is cute. You got to do better than that. Mad Bastard. There we go. Ryan Coleman, Mad. I like that. Who else we got? John Wright, I'm not reading that on air. I will say, badass, I got that. Yum Yum. Okay, there you go. Yum. I can't believe I'm reading your chat. It's like Jesse G says, ugly person. Some people just want to type evil badass. No mercy, Luke. Crazy guy, Bill Walker. Ms. Robinson says, the shit, with a lot of exclamation points. You guys know I usually try to, like, refrain from most. The only time I usually cuss is when I'm talking about Scopely. I try to keep it somewhat respectable. So I can't read all of your comments because I just don't want. I can read them. I just can't repeat them because then my whole video is going to be like R-rated. Totally sick. I've got Swag Master. Some people, Wicked Dude. Okay, there you go. All right, I just wanted to get a little bit of feel because there's mixed emotions. What I'm seeing, Marissa Lynn, is like hot damn. Sex appeal. So most of, and that's Valerie. So what I've noticed is, in my subscribers, well, Kelly Bruce says jerk face. Okay, that's good because most of my subscribers, I'd probably say because I do gaming, maybe 75% guys, 25% female. And as we started doing Walking Dead, the gender started switching a little bit more. So we're not completely to 50-50 split, but you know there is a decent group of females that are starting to watch my videos. And what I'm noticing with this is there's a lot that are saying, wow, Negan's hot. And that's the women. But what I'm wondering is when the season premiere, and all we've seen at this point is the bat dripping blood. And when we see him and he does his little speech at this point, yeah, he's probably like, oh, you know, whatever. He's good looking. When he beats down one of the characters you've sort of grown close to, I think there's going to be that rift. They have to make him more of a villain at some point. I did not feel, other than the speech, I didn't feel that evil dark side to him, and I need to see that. I need to see him separate himself from the group. I saw Rick broken down, and Rick becomes weak, and I see Jeffrey Dean Morgan, Jeffrey Negan, there you go. Okay, go ahead and hashtag it. Anytime I screw up with something like that, it's like when I said Dwight and his wife, I said Dwifes, it's hashtag. So go ahead, hashtag Jeffrey Negan. Let me see it. All right, you're going to blow up the chat. But every time I see him, I think of this. He's too likable right now, and there has to be the separation if they're really going to get to that dark side of the show. And I don't know if they're going to get to that dark place of the show though. But I'd like to see it. All right, moving forward to the next. Here we go. Here's something that we are going to talk about. Irene does not like Negan. There you go. But I do want to see more than 12 minutes. There it is. There's the Jeffrey Negan hashtags. Because we love to quote Abraham. We're going to be quoting Negan real soon. And all you saw a little bit of the preview was like, there is no door number 3. So he's very kind of confident and cocky at the same time, but I do want to see what his quotes are going to be. All right, here we go. Let's talk a little bit about, look, we got Sasha and Abraham, we got Glenn and Maggie, we got Rashawn. It's going to happen. What are we going to call it? Are we going to call it Cargan? Morgul? Marl? So if you guys caught this little tidbit, the popsicle and the dame. So Lenny James called Marissa McBride a dame, and Melissa called Lenny James a popsicle on a hot day. I don't know if you can just say that with a straight face. I mean, I'm gonna try to do it without laughing, but just think about that for a moment. I've never heard anyone referred to as a popsicle on a hot day. I mean, you can't say that and not sound a little bit kind of mysterious and sexy at the same time. And could Carol take the Michonne comic book role with King Ezekiel? Spoiler alert. Comic fans get mad. They're like 2 years behind. So, yeah, I'm not reading all the comments that are up there. So spoiler alert, you guys know Michonne, Ezekiel makes his move with Michonne. So could there be something brewing with Carol and Morgan, and then Ezekiel makes his move with Carol? What do you guys think? Possibility? I mean, come on. A popsicle on a hot day. All right, who wants a shout out? And I'm going to give a shout out, and whoever I give a shout out to, I'm going to say, here's a shout out, and you are my popsicle on a hot day, and see if I can do it with a straight face. So there you go. First person who wants a popsicle shout out? Leave it in the comments, and I'll do it. And see if you can read between the lines and see what Melissa McBride was saying about her future. So shout out request. What's up, Ryan? I'm afraid to listen to the playback of this because it's random. All right, so Jason Knight. Jason Knight, you are my popsicle on a hot day. I mean, sorry, it just doesn't. Melissa, we got to get something a little better than that. All right, there you go. There's the popsicle shout out. You guys do me a favor, and when this video goes live, please go back and watch the playback and leave comments, so people are just going to wonder, like, what did Kills mean by the whole popsicle thing? So, yeah. I guess I'll start giving popsicle shout outs random in videos. All right, moving forward, let's get to the next topic, and we got, this is going to be my favorite. Here's where my female viewers go wild. So it's like, Dwight's hot, Negan's hot. All right, here you go. Give me your thoughts on Tom Paine. Because this is Daryl's replacement. This is the new badass on the show. So if you guys are crazy for Dwight and you're crazy for Negan, come on. This is like this is what would happen if Leonardo DiCaprio and Brad Pitt had a baby. It would be Tom Paine. Right? All right, let me see the chat blow up. All right, who thinks Tom Paine is a popsicle on a hot day? Leave it in the comments. Hey, Ryan, I'm not going to doubt you. Ryan is like, Kills, come on, straight guy to another. He's a good-looking man. I'm not doubting you whatsoever. I'm going to not dwell on this, but what I think is going to happen here, first of all, they picked the right guy. Second of all, when they throw some kung fu with this guy, he's gonna dominate the show. And this kind of lends more credence to what I'm saying before. Is you got all these characters with airtime, and this is before you had Gregory. Now we don't know how long Gregory's going to be on there, but now you got Jesus, and now you got Negan. So they could barely make enough screen time for Glenn and Abraham and Eugene and all these people that were there. Now you start adding these new people. You better start killing people off quick. I mean, we need to lose some of the core people. I know you guys don't want to hear that because I love Abraham. I never want Abraham to leave the show. But some of these characters, like Rosita, I like Rosita. But Rosita, Sasha, Maggie, Carol, they're going to have to make these episodes 3. Valerie Grimes says, Kills is hotter than Kung Fu Jesus. Come on, this is Kung Fu Jesus. I can't compete with this dude. But I've heard a lot of thoughts here. His chase scene was the funniest on the show. It was. The chase scene was really, really good. He needs a better wig on the show. He looks like the dude from Dazed and Confused who's always high. Popsicle shout out. Coolest banana. You are like a popsicle on a hot day. There you go. There's your popsicle shout out. I'm going to be getting requests for this like all the time now. All right, we've talked about Kung Fu Jesus. So I'm really looking forward to him being on the show. And if you guys watch the trailer, there was a lot of good action with him. So you know he's not going anywhere for a while. I think this could be the only... Bear with me. Hold on. I know you guys are going to start throwing stuff through the screen. This is the guy that could replace Daryl. He's funny. He's clever. He's a good-looking guy. He knows Kung Fu. He's going to be a badass in the show. So this guy could replace Daryl at some point. Not right now. I know AMC needs to hold on to him. They need to keep him. But just think long term. Okay. All right, moving forward. And Season 7 plot lines. This is where I'm going to read some of your comments, and we're going to do a little bit of Season 7 plot lines. So I want to hear some of your thoughts. I'll read some of your comments. Any way possible that Glenn could survive and see the birth of his child? What do you guys think? I mentioned this in several... What's up, Ethan? I mentioned this in several videos. I know we all think that Glenn is going to take the bat, but remember, this pregnancy dynamic. Never? Nope. Don't think it's going to happen? I'm getting a lot of no's. Nope. Happy birthday, Xavier. No way Glenn survives to see the birth of his child. Walking Dead Theory says, I hope. Possibly. Yes, he will. I'm getting a yes. Yes. Okay, a few people. You guys know where I stand on it, but I'm getting, we're 50-50 on this. This is why it's so hard to do some of these theories. His child is going to die in the first episode with Maggie. Maggie dies, that would rock the world, wouldn't it? All right. Second one. Lots of people saying a person will die or someone will die. Many predicted it. Will be Glenn and Abraham. Yours truly's predicted that. So, a person. Let me see in chat, one or two, and we're going to scroll up to the next category. We're going to do this quick and get to the next slide. We still got a couple more things we got to do here. So, one person dead or two people dead? I'm taking a survey here. And then we're going to scroll up. All right, we're starting to get a few. We're going to get some ones, some twos. And you guys take a look as well, too, and see. I mean, we're split right down the middle, right? Cool, good stuff. All right, moving on to the next plot line. Are Daryl and Dwight destined to become friends or enemies? I want to know what you guys think about this. Let me kind of set the table for you a little bit. We know that Daryl is irate because of Denise's death, but they're going to go back and tell Dwight's storyline at some point. Spoiler alert. So you guys know a lot of what Dwight has done, he's been forced to. I mean, if you guys don't know the backstory to this, and they haven't really told the backstory, basically Negan's with his wife. So Negan took over Sherry, or Cher, I guess she's called in the TV show. And then when Cher decides to leave and go back to Dwight, Dwight gets his face burnt. And then he has to go out and start stealing more. So I'm getting friends, I'm getting enemies, frenemies, a little bit of both. I think there's going to be a respect there at some point. All right. How long in the season premiere before we see the death scene? Are we going to see it early? Are they just going to come right out, bam? Are we going to see it halfway through after death scenes? Or are they going to make us wait till the end when we can just go cry on the couch for the next 2 days? So early, in the middle, or in the end? Five minutes in. Jack Williams says it's going to be early. 20 minutes in, early. Emma says it's going to be early. G.D. Spoon says at the start, 5 minutes in, right out, right out. I'm hearing a lot of people say it's just going to be right at the beginning. Yeah. I think it's got to be early. I'm hearing, though, there is going to be some dream sequences or something along. See, that's what kind of makes me think about it. But I think they got to get the darkness out there quick, and they got to start rebuilding the fan base. All right, that actually made me it made me laugh, Valerie. You know what? Maybe once we get the clothing line and the T-shirts, maybe we'll set up a Kills body pillow. I got distracted. All right, let's move on to the next plot line. Will we hear Dwight's backstory and see more of Sherry? I kind of answered that a little bit so you guys know where I stand on that. So, and will Maggie survive and take over Hilltop? Now, this is kind of a two-part deal here because there's people out there still think Maggie's going to die. And how shocking would that be? I mean, she's pregnant. And, wow. They can't kill her, though. They can't. they can't beat down a pregnant woman with a bat. It just can't happen. But could she die? I mean, she's in pretty bad shape. Oh, now see, there's an interesting concept. Do Maggie and Glenn die? Maybe Maggie maybe she has a heart attack. Maybe she goes into shock. But she has been seen filming like 7 and 8, so I don't think she's going to die. See, that's the thing that when Spoiling Dead comes out and they tell you the filming schedule, it's just hard to think that that she's not going to live through it. More plot lines. All right. We're winding down here. So, more plot lines. Will Daryl survive the entire season? I mentioned earlier, I think Daryl could become expendable as Jesus becomes more popular. So, what do you guys think? Does Daryl make it, or do they start to phase Daryl out? Manuel says Maggie's going to lose the baby. I mean, I guess a good plot. Well, no, it wouldn't be a good plot twist. What if Maggie has the baby and he looks like Shane? No, okay, bad joke. Could be a little Shane wash. We're going to create more rumors now. Daryl will die in an epic way. Motorcycle crash. We're getting Daryl stays. Daryl ain't going nowhere. He's my favorite. Miss Robbins, he's only your favorite because you have not seen Jesus yet. I'm telling you, all they got to do is give him less airtime and give somebody else more airtime, and then we change. We're creatures of we see these people on screen, and we get fandom. All right, yeah, I guess the baby Shane just kind of maybe has a big 999 on his face, and then when you turn him upside down, everybody's going to say, no, it's a 666, Illuminati confirmed. Do you know how many times I've seen that comment on my channel? All right. So, and will there be another cliffhanger this season? And if there is, I want to know your cliffhanger predictions. I am not singing Carl Papa. Not today, anyway. Amy Beer says Daryl will take over when Rick dies. No La Jiggy Jar Jar. Cliffhanger. You see the whispers? Possibility. That could be a cliffhanger. Little alpha action going into the other season. So yeah, we're getting predictions that the cliffhanger is going to be the whispers. I think they got to be really, really careful what they do with cliffhangers going forward because, believe it or not, as much fun as we've had with it this summer, there has been a backlash, and I think AMC is scared. I think that's why part of the reason why they do these Talking Dead out of nowhere, like, hey, let's do a preview and apologize again. Because Scott Gimple, that dude has apologized so many times for this cliffhanger. Just stick with us. Stick with us. It's going to get good. It's going to start out really, really dark, but we're taking it to a very nice place. That's like Scott Gimple's token response. And he says over and over again. So I think there's some fear. We threaten. We're not going anywhere. We're going to watch it, even if somebody dies that we like. All right, so this is what I want to know from you guys. If you were Negan, I'm going to ask the question that he asked Yvette Nicole Brown. If you were Negan, which character would you kill? And I want to know why. Let me know what you guys think. Don't base it on who you like personally. Right now, all of you guys are Negan. All you guys and girls are Negan. Who are you killing? And I want to know why you're killing them. Me? And I'll tell you guys who I'm killing if I'm Negan. But I want to read some of your responses first, and then I'll get to mine. So I got Weird Walking Dead says he's killing Abe. I want to know why you're killing Abe. Eugene. Tell me why. Why are you going to kill Eugene? Judith does not look like kills because there's no way. I was not a Lori fan. Now, maybe if Rosita had one, and maybe that would look like kills, but yeah, me and Lori, it's like putting two magnets together. You know how it like pushes away? Just wouldn't happen. I was not a fan of her on the show. Amy Beers says, Michonne, because going to crush Rick and send a message. Valerie says, definitely Abe. He's the strongest and the biggest threat. Luke says, I'm going to kill Rick because he's the leader. Because that bad haircut. Somebody's killing Maggie because that bad haircut. I like that one. Jeffrey, why are you going to kill Rosita? Aaron, nobody likes him. He's the least popular. Yeah, but if you're Negan, are you really going to kill Aaron because he's the least popular? Killing Rick would destroy the group. Wow, I'm hearing some really, really violent stuff there. All right, good stuff. So me, if I'm Negan, you're Rick, right? Hi, I'm Negan. And I do not appreciate you killing my men. I'm killing Abraham. I mean, Abraham is the toughest. Because if I don't kill Abraham, Abraham's killing me. And so he's going to be the first one to take it. As soon as he bucked up, I'm hitting him. I'm hitting him hard. And then all my people are going to grab Daryl's not a threat anymore. Abraham is the only one. Rick is emotionally broken. Let's talk about the group for a second. Then we're going to get to a trivia question. Abraham or Michonne? Because Michonne will cut your throat. I mean, if you don't believe it, you give her a spoon and have her go see the governor, and then you'll know exactly what happened. So if I'm Negan, I'm killing Michonne and I'm killing Abraham. Because Carl shoots you, but he doesn't have a gun. Eugene is broken. Aaron's a little teary-eyed. I'm not worried about Aaron. Abraham will rush you. He's ready to die. Rosita was in the back of that van. All the people in the back of that van other than Michonne. Look, Glenn is emotionally wrecked because of Maggie. He's worried about Maggie. Rick, look at Rick. It's Abraham. You got to kill Abraham. He's the biggest threat to you. I hear people say he's not going to kill Abraham because he wants Abraham working for him. Abraham is not going to work for Negan. It ain't going to happen. All right, here we go, and this is, oh yeah, trivia question number 3. This is for a $10 Google Play card. So before we get to this, let me lay the ground rules one more time for the Google cards. Number 1, if you can't use a Google card, don't answer the question because it's going to be a pretty easy one. Number 2, the people that win the gift cards, here's what you have to do. I need you to message me on my YouTube account. You can go in to my channel, the main site, click on About, and then send me a personal message, and then I will send you back a code with the card. That way I know it's you and somebody's not sending me a message from another email address. So far we got Gzilla and we got Fusion Reaction. All right. So with that being said, here we go. Trivia question number 3. All right. The Walking Dead TV series. Who is the first person to shoot Carl? I need to know who's the first person to shoot Carl. Easy question. And we're going to have some reactions here. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Otis. Jack Williams is the first person. It is Otis. So congratulations, Jack Williams. You just won yourself a $10 Google Play card. Awesome. Nope. Ron was not the first person. It was Otis. The fat dude that died from Shane. Okay. Close. Also known as Otis. I don't know if an acronym for that, but yeah. All right, so here's what we're going to do, and we got a bonus round. Um, we'll talk about some random stuff here for a little bit. This is all I got in this episode. I got a couple more minutes. I'll do some shout outs, but I'm going to give away one more gift card. So, and it's going to be so off the wall that if you guys get it, you get it. So what's going on? I'm going to give a few more shout outs. So real quick, before we get to the last trivia question, I'll let you all go. Number one, if you guys are new to the channel, hit the like button real quick. Real quick, revolving door, slap that like button, high five before we get to the last trivia question. And I got a couple of things that we're going to address. We'll wait for a couple of you guys. All right, and it'll die down a little bit. All right, we're going to do a few shout outs here. Actually, you know what? Hold on to shout outs. Hold on to shout outs. Because I'm going to do this last trivia question. Nope, hold on. I'm going to do that at the end. That way people can kind of watch it in the stream. So, real quick, we're going to continue to do these. Sunday morning, I'm doing an episode called Chill with Kills. It's just going to be a little bit of gaming, random chat. If you guys, a lot of you guys are Walking Dead fans. Some of you are gamers. We try to mix everybody together. I think it's good input. Chill with Kills is just, it's predominantly gaming. So if you're looking for a Walking Dead theory, we're probably not going to do it there. Just a chance for me to hang out with you guys a little bit more. Also, I'm getting a lot of kick messages, so thank you guys. Appreciate the interaction. I'm getting messages 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm probably sleeping most of the time there, but when I wake up in the morning, I try to respond to a few of them. So if you guys want to add me on Kick, it's Kilzhot. Now, I have not told anybody the answer to this, but I will set up a group before long on Kick, and what I'll do is I'll shout out a message. I'll tell you guys where I'm at, what I'm doing. I think I did this last week when I was at the beach or, you know, whatever. If I go out to eat somewhere, I'll say, hey, I'm eating here, and it might be a trivia question. So I did not do this tonight, I swear to you guys. So this is going to be random. So no social media when I was eating. So here's the trivia question, and it's for a $10 iTunes card. Has nothing to do with Walking Dead. It's a semi-fast food chain. I want to know, for $10, the first person to guess it, where did I eat dinner tonight? At what restaurant? I guess it's kind of considered fast food, but not your typical fast food. So there's going to be a lot of different guesses here. We got a lot of people in chat. So the first person that gets it, I'm going to watch the screen scrolling up, gets a $10 iTunes card. And I promise you guys I did not tell anybody. I was not like tweeting them or doing anything random. So first person that guesses it, and I'll tell you guys where I had dinner. Not Sonic, not McDonald's. There it is. Whoa. Got it already. Chipotle. Wow, that was super fast. Yes. Marissa Lynn got it super quick. It was Chipotle. Sorry. I was expecting it to happen that quick. Okay, yeah, it's Red Lobster is not fast food. See, you guys are Pizza Hut is not fast food. It's pizza. Oh my God. Okay, yeah. Everybody's like Zaxby's, Chili's. A lot of Pizza Hut. You guys, I don't really eat pizza. Anyway, it was Chipotle. Congratulations. Marissa Lynn, shoot me a message. There's a $10 iTunes card. So, like I said before, I only want to do this to sort of set it up because these will be like trivia questions in the future. All right. I just want to take a minute to thank all of you guys. I appreciate you guys showing up. I appreciate all the comments on my channel. The live streams are a lot of fun. Sometimes we do live streams where we have 50 people. Sometimes we did a live stream Walking Dead the other day. I think it was 1,100 people, so it varies. It's awesome, awesome stuff. So I do this because we can network together. We're creating just a super, super strong network. I see a lot of you guys interacting with each other. We've done some of these videos and people have actually started gaming together. So thank you so much. If you guys aren't a subscriber, subscribe. If you want to come hang out, and if you don't like it, don't subscribe. I think we got a good group here. But, the more the merrier as long as people want to participate. So what I'm going to do, as in typical fashion, is I'm going to give shout-outs, and then we'll stop the video, and I'll stick around for a little bit of Q&A as well, too. You guys are awesome. I'll read your comments. I put some of your comments in videos. You guys are the reason why I keep doing this. So I want to say shout-outs. So I want to say what's up to Negan Daryl And you guys just start spamming them. I get to anybody we can possibly get. So what's up? Jaia Gibbs. Logan Productions. What's going on? And the screen scrolls really, really fast, so I can't get to everybody. Dylan Eaton. Thank you, Kim. I appreciate it. I appreciate you being here as well, too. Jordan Wedge. What's up, Jordan? Bye, Kim. Miss Robbins. What's up, Miss Robbins? What's up, Jeffrey? Thank you. And if you guys get a shout out, don't ask for another one because I'm reading them. Amy Beer, what's up? What's going on, Washi? Tara, how you doing? All right, I'm going to have to just scroll up. Derek Campbell, what's up? Eduardo. You know, we'll get them. Little by little. I appreciate it. Jason, what's going on, Jason? YouTube challenge. What's up? Jordan Hill. Okay, and I got one more popsicle shout out in me as people start to log out and go on about their day. So one more special popsicle shout out, and then the video is going to stop. And go back and watch the replay of this video, please. Give it a thumbs up and leave a lot of comments in there. Let people, invite more and more people. So one more popsicle shout out, and then we're out of here. So where is it? Mastermind, Enzo. What's going on, Travis? Brian B. What's going on, Brian B? Bill Walker. Good to see you. Carl, what's going on? Irish Popsicle. All right, Luke Brumfield. Luke, you are my popsicle on a hot summer day. See, I just spiced it up. I just added a whole different extra to it. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate you guys showing up. And we'll do this again. Look for a Walking Dead video, theory video maybe tomorrow, gaming video tonight, and Chill with Kills on Sunday. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate it. I got to go. I'd love to stay here with you guys all day. All right, later. Peace.